Hey, what's up everybody? This is Michael McFarland, writer, rocker, biker, geek. A couple of months ago I posted a video talking about all the luggage that I had on my motorcycle. This is kind of a little bit of a sequel to that slash what's worth stealing off of my bike. So it's probably a terrible idea to post this. Anyway, I'm a musician. I tour whenever possible on my motorcycle with my guitar strapped to my back. But what that means is everything else has to be able to fit on the motorcycle. So let me show you what I've got here. This is my 2008 Triumph Bonneville. It's just the standard version in Claret, which I think is a fancy word for red wine. So up front I've added on a National Cycle Plexifairing GT windscreen. This thing's great, takes off most of the wind pressure, especially at high speeds. You can see that it's collected a wonderful assortment of insects, as has my headlamp. Glad those are on that and not on me. Up front here I have the new Bonneville.com Billy Bars cruising pegs. This is the long version. I've got about a 32-inch inseam. I'd had the short version on before, which mounts on the front engine bolts there, and it was just too cramped up. So this is great, especially again on those long, boring freeway rides, be able to stretch out a little bit. Up front here on the tank, I have the Rapid Transit magnetic tank bag. This is where I carry all of my effects pedals. This is where I carry my cables, spare strings, all of that stuff that you need on stage in addition to the guitar. Also in this little phone pocket up front, it's where I keep my my smartphone, which also doubles as my GPS, so that's really useful. It's got pockets on the sides that I use for cash for tolls and, those little things you want to have readily available on the road. I've replaced the stock seat with the solo seat and rack, just because it's a little bit cushier than the stock, ironing board that comes on it, and having extra rack space never hurts. I've got the soft side saddlebags here. This side is where I keep all my tools and maintenance stuff. Full tool roll, full socket set. Also, that's where my covers are, like my bag covers, full motorcycle cover. Headlamp, tire pressure gauges, all of that sort of stuff for making sure the bike's, in good operating order. The other side I have the equivalent bag, of course. This one's pretty much all food. I have a giant thermos in there. I've got beef jerky, trail mix, Cliff Bars, all of that you need for, quick snacks on the road. On the back here, this giant thing is the Moto Fizz camping seat bag in size large. I love this bag. It's soft side, so if you're not packing a lot of rigid stiff stuff, you probably don't want to try to cantilever it off the back like I have here. But I've got my hard side merchandise case in here, and so it holds up pretty nicely. So where I keep my clothes, as I said, my merch case, toiletries, all of that. It's got the straps on the top where I keep my tent, I keep my bedroll, and it's expandable. It's got all kinds of different pockets, everything that you might possibly want. This thing is amazing. You can get it from arrowstitch.com. So that's about it. This is what I take out on the road, and the Bonneville is an awesome motorcycle to begin with, and it doesn't take all that much to make it into a great touring bike. So that's what I've done with it.